Hey guys, so this is my second channel or my original channel. I've tried to do a couple things on YouTube before, lots of other stuff, and this channel, we're not sure what it's gonna be and what it's gonna become, but I love to do art. So today, why don't you come and draw with me? We're gonna play a little game and figure out what we're gonna draw. Lately, every day I've been sketching because I've been out of drawing for a minute, and I wanted to get my skills back up. I would like to sell shirts, right? I want to sell shirts maybe with my own OCs, maybe some popular stuff, popular anime, popular whatever. And I want to sell my own clothing brand. I want to make my own manga. A lot of things I want to do with my art. So I wanted to do a challenge myself to try and draw every day for 365 days. And let's say I miss a day, I'm gonna catch up like this day. So this was day one. Day one, I use references. I use this tablet here, or I use my phone. And that day, my tablet died, and I was like, okay, I'll just do what I can. And then day two is Rukia Kuchiki. I'm trying to study like anime styles, and I'll see how that goes. Day three, Marcel. Day four, it's Izumi. Coraline and anime style, I guess. I don't know what that day. So this is a day I had to catch up. I got sick, so I tried to catch up that day, and I did Faye Valentine from a Cowboy Bebop, and then Masato from Evangelion, and then just to change things up, I did Huntress Wizard from Adventure Time, which is not an anime, but it is still, um, uh, I guess, a cartoon style to see just to practice different styles. And then there's Soy Fun from Bleach. So today we need to choose somebody different. Now we did over a week of women anime. Now we are gonna focus on male anime. So here we go. So we got I'm gonna play a little game here. I picked 6 characters. Whoa, my Pokeball fell apart. Okay, we're gonna play a little game here. Okay, so we have a little counter with the EX side. So I picked 6 characters, famous characters, and then I'm gonna roll the dice, and then we're gonna flip to fit. Say this if we're gonna keep the original um, gender, or if we're gonna try to switch to gender, and see if I can make it switched just for fun. So let's roll the dice as if we get Edward Ulrich, Ichigo, Kurosaki, Goku, Naruto, Tanjiro, or here's my EX, my I guess my special EX would be Legoshi, which is still a male character, but it's a anamorphic character. Okay, so here we go, and 3. So we're gonna do Goku today, and let's flip the coin. Remember, this will be male, and this will be female. All right, there. We're gonna keep him the same, okay? So we're gonna do Goku. We're gonna keep him male, and then let me set things up, and I'll get back to you. All right. So I'm gonna do color pencil instead of pencil because I want to be able to try to keep myself from erasing too much, not to just challenge myself to see if I can figure out these shapes, train my eyes. And I think Goku is a cool character to study um, because his physique, it really gives you idea of how a male physique would look, peak male physique, looking at all the muscles and things like that, right? I'm just gonna get a little rough outline going. And recording myself kind of gives me that little bit of, I have to be able to do this right the first time. Otherwise I'll make myself look stupid. And we want to start rough because, well, I'm sure you guys know, I mean, I'm not going to learn anything from me. I'm myself learning. But usually I start rough like this. Keep things rough and simple before I start adding in details. You always want to use a reference, okay? If you are learning, you always want to use a reference. You don't want to practice without references because we're learning to train our eyes to see, how real life works, right? Trying to train our eyes, basically. Not necessarily training your hands, you're training your eyes, right? How? And you want to kind of keep in mind how real world works. Your drawing is not going to be perfectly like their drawings, whoever you're copying, whoever you're referencing, real life, or an artist that has been drawing these characters for a long time. Not really gonna post this and say, "Oh, this is my work. That's what I came up with." You're referencing, right? You wanna learn how these things work, and then of course you wanna study real life too. Kind of want to understand why this line does this, why this line does that. And you want to have your lines. You don't want to, I guess, pencil, like color pencil or anything you can't erase, kind of makes you stay bold with your lines, makes you stay loose. And that's what you want when you're sketching, when you're learning, because you don't want to scratch, right? You want to keep these things loose, because you're learning, you're teaching your eyes where these shapes are. Say this is a shape, it's a big shape. This is another shape, right? And you're trying to learn what how these muscles operate, how the shirt operates, how it folds and where it folds and where it falls and things like that. That's what this whole sketching thing is about. Alright? Not really about trying to be perfect. Not trying to be perfect. That's the least of your worries. big ears are not looking good because his face is supposed to come way out here, not so like straight. That's the difference with this art style. His head comes way out here compared to like these other heads over here on this side. That's what I'm learning about this Toriyama's art style. Way different than the other art styles. It's more exaggerated, more sharp.
Do you love me, Matthew?
I do.
Honestly?
Yes. Secretly, but honestly.
No more secrets.
Here I am, waking up. Here I am, waking up.
Okay. So I kept looking at it, it kept bothering me. It's just like something's wrong. So now, I think that looks better. I think it looks a lot better. Alright, cool. That just goes to show you that sometimes it just takes a few. It's not gonna be perfect every time. You're gonna have bad days, and then you're gonna have times when it just doesn't seem to look right, and then you have somebody else look at it and like they'll tell you like, oh, this is where you're going off. So don't worry, keep working at it, and you keep looking at it. You look at the shapes, the big shapes, and figure out where in the world you're going wrong. And it's not perfect, but it's getting there.